Now what do we want to do? We want to tell the story in a way that is attractive. For me, I think the part where I'm pouring in the green tea is the most interesting part, just to keep my viewers glued. You can see some of the tea, you can see it's spilled on the towel. So I'll move forward to see if that can hide from the video. Yeah, it did. So I'll reduce my video again. This time around, I'm holding on to the arrows here, one of the arrow, and I'll move it to this point. So I'm reducing the scene. I'll then hold on to it and move it to the beginning. See, you can actually juggle your scenes by just holding and moving. So that's it. So this is the beginning. Let's see the next. Let's see the next. The next. Okay. This is it. This is unique. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me see if this scene, I'll move it to next to the first. Let's see if it will, if there'll be a blend. So you have to juggle and see what works, right? It's still good. So it drew a lot of attention to the scene. I don't want to end it that way. So at this point, before it goes to the end, I'll split and I'll take it to the back. I may need it. So I held on to it and moved it to the back. So you see. Alright. That's it. Okay, I'll just move this to the third scene. I'm looking at how harmonious each of these scene blend. So you have to be very careful. Watch to see what works with what. Okay. Good. So while this one took us down there and moved again. Fantastic. Okay, I think at this point I'll move this to the third one because we moved back slightly after the second shot. Look, it looks as if I now took it from up, you know, after moving back. Right, I think this is good. Beautiful. Okay. Do we need this? I don't think we need that because we already have something similar. So while this one moved towards the right, there's something like this. I'll tap on this and I'll delete. So it moved towards the right, and then there's something from the right again to the left. Do you understand what I did? This moved towards the right. Let's watch again. It moved towards the right. Look, move towards the right, and then this from the right to the left. I think that's fine. Great. Okay, now I want to see where the book can come in. So at this point, great. Let's see if the book can come in before the scene, before the overhead view. Let's see. So you have to try different things and see what works. Where is it? So I can't remember. I think that's it. Let's see. Okay, great. No, this before this scene. No, this one, correct. Fourth. All right. So can you see? All right, I think this works. Move to this. Okay, this works. So we move. Great. Can you see that? We moved. Great. That's a good one. Okay, let's watch. Great. Can you see? It looks as if we just bounced off. Fantastic. Can you see? So that's how you create lovely movement. Editing is key. You have to sit down, watch what you edit, watch how it blends, how each movement blends, especially when you use multiple shots, not just single shots. So you have to be careful that the next scene matches with the other scene. So watch your movements, you know, watch this, and make sure your opening scene is something interesting so it can keep your viewers glued. So I use the T, you see, After that, they're looking at something else, see. Great. Okay, let me see, let me just do something. I want to see something. After this, at this point, okay, you can see there's a sharp movement there. Good. So when you get to this point, good, it looks as if I was moving up, and then you see the overview. Do you understand the concept? Great. See, fantastic. After this, we open the book and look at this again. Lovely. See. That's it. And you tap here, you can see the CapCut sign. So tap there and delete. Tap and delete. Great. I just want to see something. There's a really nice scene here. Okay, here I want to see if it works well after the opening scene. Okay, let's see. I play again. Okay, I think this works. Let's see. Oh, okay, still works. Fantastic. Lovely. Lovely. Can you see? It's our closing scene. Like, that is good. You can actually, juggle this scene, look at what works for you, but I insist that you pick the most interesting part of your scene. Cut out unnecessary parts, cut out the shaky parts, pick something with lovely, maybe color, lovely movement, just to keep the viewers glued and interested. Do you understand? So that's what we do during editing. All of these are different shots taken together, and we are trying to put them as one. Great. So what do we do next? I would like to add a sound to this video. Okay, so you can see your options here, sound and all of that. Before I add a sound or a music, we need to take out the sound that comes with the video. It's very distracting. For me, I still like this whole tea pouring sound, so I'm going to leave it there. The next scene, I'll tap on it to highlight it. I go to volume and 0. Move your cursor, move through your timeline, reduce your volume, move through your timeline. Do the same, repeat the process until all your scene have no volume. Great. So I'm going to leave the the tea sound pouring into the cup there. So what do? You can tap on add audio, it's just right underneath, or you just go here at this bottom panel here, just tap audio, go to sounds, and you pick a sound from CapCut library. They have lovely sounds. So I'll tap on travel. I love that because it's peaceful. And let's see, tomorrow. This is fine. So I'll tap on the plus button here. It's in the timeline. So I want that whole T sound to project. I'm going to hold on to, you see it's highlighted. Can you see tomorrow? That's a music timeline highlighted. If I go this way, you see it's the video timeline. That means I can work on this timeline. But if I tap here, you can see it's highlighted. So I'll reduce this volume because I want the beginning to start with the tea pouring. So what did I do? I held on to the end and I pushed it backwards. So let's see. Soft music. The next thing we're going to do is to add the title to this video. Fantastic. Look at that. This is nice. So I'll tap on this. It's too long. You can see the music timeline is too long. I'll tap on it, split, I delete, right? Into great. Okay, So we are going to add a title to this video. You see text, tap on text here, add text. Let's say beautiful morning. Okay, you go tap this button here, that's the OK button. Now you see the timeline, the text timeline is highlighted. So what you can do is to use your two hands or two fingers on the screen to expand or reduce it. So this is fine. All right, so we can start with that. Great. You can decide to extend this beautiful morning till get to the end of your timeline if you want, but for me it's distracting. I think I just want it as an opening, so I'll hold this point and go back just where you have the first scene. Fantastic. Okay, so that's it. Last thing, instead of ending your video abruptly like this, you can decide to add your logo. So for me, I just need to add logo. I have it here. This is it. Add, just import to the timeline. So at this point, you just cut it. You don't need too much. So listen to it. With your logo, right? So you tap on the add button and add your logo or add a text, something, say thank you and all of that. You look through your video. If you're satisfied with your video, you tap this button here to export it to your gallery. Yeah, so I'll just go through it again, just go through the different steps we took so you're sure. What we did, we opened CapCut app, we got to the interface, we got to add projects, we added all the videos we took, and we imported it to the timeline. On the timeline, we scrubbed through, we cut out unnecessary parts, we highlighted the ones we want, split it, took out unnecessary parts, moved to the next. We did that for each video. After that, we had to place it the way we wanted to tell the story, right? So we held on to each of this video. You hold and move and juggle between scenes and place it where you want to place it. And the next thing, we added sound to our video and we added text to our video. And lastly, we exported the video to our gallery. I will advise you to keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. Just keep practicing. There are so many features here. A lot of these features have been highlighted in our upcoming course. Thank you all so much for watching. There's more to come. There's a whole lot in our upcoming online video editing class. It's mind-blowing. The possibilities are endless. So don't forget to register. I can't wait to see you all in class. Thank you and bye-bye.